Hi everyone, Miss Gellert here. I am here to talk to you today about the Greenfield-Central Bicentennial celebration. Did you know that this is Indiana's 200th birthday? We were founded on December 11th, 1816, so 2016 marks 200 years. In order to celebrate this wonderful occasion, we are going to do some fun events throughout the months of September, October, November, leading up to December 11th. The first activity that we're going to do is have Troy Cummings, the author of the Notebook of Doom series, come in and visit with all of the K6 buildings. So today I'm going to actually read part of his famous series, Notebook of Doom, Rise of the Balloon Goons. I'm going to read the beginning parts of it just so you can get an idea of what kind of author he is. He's an author and an illustrator, and he writes funny, scary funny kind of books. So here is The Notebook of Doom, Rise of the Balloon Goons by Troy Cummings. Chapter 1, Sturmont. Once there was a pile of bones. Actually, the bones weren't in a pile. They made up a small skeleton which was filled with squishy guts. On top of that skeleton sat a huge skull with deep eye sockets. Those eye sockets held a pair of googly eyes. The whole thing would have been really gross, except it was covered in a layer of skin and had a mop of curly hair on top. This mop-haired, bug-eyed, gut-filled bag of bones was named Alexander Bopp, and he was scared to death. Alexander was scared of 1. Spending his first night in a new house, 2. Going to a new school in a new town, and 3. Having to make new friends. Alexander rolled over on his air mattress and looked out the window. The moon lit up a row of rooftops, and behind which stood a water tower that said Sturmont, Alexander's new home. Chapter 2, Frightened Early. Alexander's dad drove slowly down Main Street. I'll look on this side and you look on that side. This town must have a breakfast place. Alexander looked out his window. They passed a park, a bank, a comic book shop, and then someone dancing like crazy on the sidewalk. Wait, it wasn't a person. It was one of those bendy balloon guys that businesses put out to attract customers. It was yellow, and it was wiggling beside a sign that said, "Now serving breakfast." "Hey, Dad," Alexander said. "Here's a place." They parked next to the dancing balloon guy. Smack! Whoa, Alexander jumped in his seat. The balloon guy had flopped right onto his windshield. It snapped back up and continued to dance. Alexander's dad shook his head. "You're jumpy today, Al. That's just a big bag of air." "I know," said Alexander, uncovering his eyes. "In fact," said his dad, "we should be happy to see this goony balloony. Otherwise, we might have missed this diner." He made a dopey face and wiggled his fingers at the balloon figure. "Thanks, Balloon Goon." Alexander smiled. Then he walked the long way around the balloon and into the diner. Chapter 3, Map Out of It. The door chimed as Alexander and his dad left the diner. "Were those great pancakes or what?" his dad asked. Alexander didn't answer. He was studying his paper placemat, a map of Sturmont laid out like a maze. "Hey, neat," said his dad. "Maybe we could take extras to hand out at your party." Alexander poked his nose over the map. "Party?" "Sure," said his dad. "Your birthday party." "But Dad," Alexander grumbled, "I don't want a party. I don't even have a real birthday this year." "But that's the best part about a leap year birthday, Al," said his dad. "February 29th only comes around once every 4 years, so we get to choose your birthday this year. And I choose tomorrow." Alexander frowned. "Besides," his dad continued, "I already made the party invitations." He stuffed a stack of envelopes into Alexander's backpack. "Pass them out to your new classmates today." Alexander followed his dad toward their car. Way down the street, he could make out a wiggly shape in front of a bank. Another dancing balloon guy. This one was purple. "Hey," said Alexander, "there's another." He looked around. "Wait, where's our balloon guy?" "It was right here where we parked." Said his dad. He was fishing around for his keys. "I don't know, maybe somebody moved it." He unlocked the car. "Hop in, Al." Alexander tried to yank open his door, but then, crunch, it scraped against the curb. "Huh?" he said. The car was lower to the ground than before. "Dad, this tire's flat." "No problemo," said his dad. "We'll just pop on the spare and—" "Wait a minute, this tire's flat too." He rubbed his chin. Alexander took a step back. Dad, All 4 tires are flat. That's strange, said his dad. Maybe there's glass on the road. Alexander looked across the street. 2 more cars with flat tires. Something weird is going on here, he thought. I'm going to stop there and see if you would enjoy learning more about the rise of the Balloon Goons in the Notebook of Doom. So to learn more about monsters, check out some of Troy Cummings' books. They'll be for sale at your library. And then also learn more from him about your teacher, and we're excited to have him come visit.